Hi there, Deirdre here. Just popping in today to let you know that today Mercury retrograde starts. So the dreaded Mercury retrograde that comes 3 times a year for around about 3 weeks every time. People dread it. They think it's trouble. It's a pain in the butt and all the rest of it. But actually, it's our opportunity 3 times a year to reassess where we're going, to revisit our plans, and to relook at everything we think we're doing or everything we're doing to make sure that we're going in the right direction, that we've got all the information, and that that this is going to work out for us as we have it planned. So Sagittarius energy is all about truth seeking. So this is a really great retrograde period to really go into whatever you're doing or looking into or visiting or trying to put out there in some way and make sure that you have got your facts right. With this ability, this Mercury retrograde, it's a great time to reassess what you're doing, just to make sure that you haven't missed anything, that that all the information that you've used or collected for whatever you're doing is reliable. This is really about getting to the truth of the matter. And one of the other things that we'll be reassessing with Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius is our ability to control things. So, so you can have an opportunity to look at what you're doing and ask yourself, can you control this moving forward? And what aspects of it can you control? Because Sagittarian energy kind of likes to control everything. And usually because the reason for that is, well, there's two reasons. One, that often it thinks it knows best. But the other reason is often because, like a lot of controlling energy, people believe that if they hold on to the steering wheel of life tight enough, then they will always be driving in the right direction. But actually, it's the exact opposite. The tighter, sorry, we hold on to that steering wheel, the more likely we are to crash. So we've got to learn to let go of what we can't control. And so with that Sagittarian energy, there's always this need to control more, to control more. So this is a great period when Mercury's retrograde to look at those things that you feel very intent on controlling in your life and ask yourself, do I need to? Or does this actually work when I control these things? I've been doing it for years. I've been trying to push this. Look after that. Is this working in my best interest or is it not? And the other thing to be aware of is, what can you let go of to move forward? What do you no longer need to control? What can you just look at and go, what have I been doing this for so long for? I can just let this go now. It's not up to me to control this. And if I do, look at the results I'm getting. Perhaps they're not as positive or as fruitful as you would like them to be. And also, Sagittarian energy loves to become an expert. Sagittarian people will know this very well about themselves, as you love to know everything about everything, or sorry, everything about whatever you're involved in or whatever you're studying, working on, looking at. You like to, find out all the truth of it, all the facts, everything about it. And so while Mercury's in retrograde, you can really take this further and look to those areas in your life where you're really interested in progressing or doing better, and see what you can do to become more of an expert in that area. So, and a good example of this might be that you want to go in a certain direction, but there's several things you have to study, learn, do to attain that goal or to go in that direction. So while Mercury's in retrograde, you can have a good look at which of those things you need to initiate immediately, which ones can wait, which ones can be merged with other ones to work better. But, it's a great time to sort of really look at where you're going in life, how much of it you've got under your control, and how much more you need to actually do this successfully. Because once Mercury goes direct in 3 weeks' time, on around about the 16th of December, that will be when you can, well, roundabout, when you can actually take action on all of those things that you've been reassessing, relooking at, and revisiting during this time. So just be aware of everything that you're doing, and look to see where you can be better at what you're doing, become more of an expert, but also looking at where you can let go. And instead of trying to be the expert through controlling everything, how about trying to be the expert just through your knowledge, and being able to share that on every level with people, rather than feeling, oh, I know things, but I'm just going to keep them to myself. It's time to share. We are really moving into an energy, and this is Mercury retrograde's got a little bit to do with it, but this is like a overriding energy for everybody at the moment, learning that we are here to share, not serve. While you're serving, you're kind of lower than everybody else, or you're creating a hierarchy system, or they're up there, you're down here. But when we share, we're all equal, and we're all just bringing our knowledge, our assets, our gifts, our talents all together so we can help and assist one another. And that's the way the earth plane is meant to work. So enjoy this Mercury retrograde for all its ups and downs, and just get your ducks in a row as much as you can and see what you can find more truth in, what you can dive deeper into, so that when Mercury goes direct, you are fully equipped to take action, take charge, and move forward with your life. Good luck with it all.